Hey guys, so current energies check-ins. I'll get to the point. There's not much to say about much. Well, there would be so many things to say, but I'm not gonna keep you here all day for that. Moving is a very interesting experience in 2020, let me tell you that. It comes in with a lot of stuff breaking in the house right before you move, and I'm like, what? You know, because I still got to pack up and I still got to do a lot of things. And then things break, meanwhile, you know, plumbing, stuff like that. And I'm like, what? How? If it would have waited 1.5 weeks, I would have been out of here. But now things have to go down while I'm packing. Felix is taking some of my boxes down right now with his toy. I see them moving, and that's not a good sign because I don't see him. I just see the boxes moving. Empty boxes, but yeah, and I hear the squeaking toy, so it's very interesting. That's all I'm gonna say. The experience of moving in 2020 is very, very interesting. You know how you move someplace and then you're like, I'm never gonna move again. After you're done, you're like, never again, and then next year comes and you're like, oh shit. So yeah, but you know, we do it to ourselves. So it's not like I'm complaining, I'm just saying it's very interesting. But yeah, let's get to the reading. Let's not bore those ones that say get to it, get to the point. And I don't want to. Yeah, there are those people. Which again, I don't give a fuck. But I hope I just woke up. I mean, you know how it is. You get tired with, you know, shit happening while you're packing stuff. But yeah, let's do the reading. I'm ready for the reading, that's for sure. It's always funny because you're like, a lot of things are happening in your life, and then you get to this table and you're like, okay, let's do it. The energy is always there. You just have to be in it. Come on, come here. Come here. That goddamn shelf. I gotta take it down. I gotta take it downstairs so that he can come up here, because he hasn't been here for a while. He's been there. Whoops. But yeah, current energies, check-ins. Let's see what's happening with you guys for the weekend. I'll be going through each sign individually by elements: earth signs, fire signs, air signs, and water signs. And there will be no clarification, so whatever comes out, comes out. Timestamps will be below. This is pre-recorded. What else? What else was there? Was there anything else? There were a lot of other things. I just forgot them all. So I'll be looking into where you're at energetically in regards to possibly a person, possibly a situation, where they're at in regards to you, where the connection is at, and then I'll be pulling some cards from the universe for each of you. As I said, no clarification. Whatever comes out, I'll read it, even if it bumps heads, which it's happening a lot of the times. My other assistant is busy entertaining somebody downstairs. My only assistant here available doesn't want to come and help me out and tell me, hey, you forgot about this or that or the other. But yeah, I think we're good to go. Are we? You'll catch on. Roles can be reversed. That's it. Let's get started. Earth signs, Capricorn. So Cappy, the way it looks here, so you get the Three of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. You know how this looks like? kind of like you're waiting to be happy. You're just waiting to reach this perfect kind of alignment, perfect, like God, I'm tired feeling this way, and I just want to feel happy. The problem with that is you're coming at it from a pretty logical standpoint, pretty logical perspective, which, you know, it doesn't really fit this emotional balance you can only get from feeling it, not from thinking about it. Like, how do I get there? There needs to be a plan towards it. No, just feel it. Let your heart feel. That's how you're gonna get it. It's like you've been waiting for such a long time to be happy. Possibly in a specific situation, just to me, it comes in as a general kind of energy, like overall in your life where you're at. But in regards to a specific situation, you might have went based on certain logical steps rather than feeling your way through it. Now, for whoever or whatever is connected to you here, the World, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, this energy doesn't want to work with you anymore. It's too hard. It's like, I can't keep up anymore. There seems to be an ending to their need to cooperate for some reason. Something's feeling hard for them, so they're like, I don't want to be doing this, at least not right now. Maybe later, but not right now. For the connection, Four of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Judgment. Somebody's still hanging on to this. Somebody still doesn't want to let go. I kind of feel like it's on their side. Like, yes, for now, this person may be tired. Maybe like, you know what? I just need a break. I just need my time. You go do your thing. I just need me for now. I'm not going to put in the effort. However, I don't see them letting go. You know? They may not be so verbal about it, but let's see. Let's see what the universe says. Five of Wands, Eight of Cups, Six of Pentacles. If you're in some sort of a conflict here with this person, with the situation, whatever it is, something's happening that's kind of pulling you away from this conflict. Like, I don't want to be feeling that tension anymore. I don't want to be feeling that conflict. I just want equal give and take here. I want that flow in exchange between the two of us. And I see that on both parts. I see that the both of you are kind of sick and tired of whatever was in between the two of you here. If you find yourself being controlling in any kind of way, just be observant of that and try not to be, because that's going to make things worse here. Just let it go, pretty much, because it's not going to get you anywhere. But I do see a bending of a situation, a much better energy coming out of this. You know, right now it doesn't feel that great, but it's gonna straighten out. Moving on to Taurus. What the hell? It's like Three of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Swords on your side. So there may be a little bit of regret on your side for not taking action. I feel like your heart was pulling you in a direction where it was kind of telling you, Taurus, you need to do this, and you didn't do it. And that kind of caused a lot of pain for you here. Like, you're possibly in a place of regret for not taking action over where your heart led you, pretty much. Or for somebody else not taking action towards you. For them, they get the Judgment, the Ten of Wands, and the Chariot. This person is going through massive change, massive transformation. And what that does to people, it tends to pull them away from the people or situation that they're familiar with. So I see this person kind of running, trying to run first from this change, second from all the people that are actually there in their proximity, because they feel like somebody's doing this to me. You know, all of this thing that I'm feeling, which is uncomfortable, it's painful, it's coming from the people that surround me. We have the tendency to blame the outside sources, right, for the things that we feel. And it's like this person is feeling very heavy, very burdened by their own process of transformation, of change. They have the tendency to blame you. So for that reason, they might have the tendency to run the hell away from you at this point. For the connection, you get the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Cups. Ooh, I'm always like, I don't understand. Like, two people individually, they're going through crap, complete crap, right? The connection is like, oh, it's booming, it's working out, it's growing, and I understand that at an energetic level, it makes sense. But when I try to translate it for people to understand, they're like, well, how is the connection working out? Because it does, because this person is going through a growth. You are too, through this pain, and it's making the connection work. There is love here. There's definitely love here. It's just funny the way it shows up. It's like, oh, the connection is fine. It's growing. It is. It's hard to explain, but through your painful individual situations, that's how it happens. Let me see what the universe has. Nine of Cups, Nine of Wands, and the Judgment. So, again, the Nine of Wands, your person has got the Ten of Wands. Things are really, really hard at this time. Your person is almost out of, and they got the Judgment too. Your person is almost out of this change, this transformation, right? When they're out of this, and it's heavy, it's something that they don't really want, emotional balance will be accomplished here for both of you. If one of you gets there, they're going to pull the other one too, energetically, towards this energy of happiness. And the connection is already heading in that direction on its own. I wish there was an easy way to explain these things, but it's not. So, you know, whatever you can get out of it, that's it. Moving on to Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Let's see. Aww. Okay, so on your side, you get the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. You're doing your Virgo thing. You're moving along towards this happy place. You're heading towards happily ever after here. I don't know if you realize that quite yet, because your movement is pretty slow, so it's like it's hard to acknowledge it fully at this time. You're on your way there. It's hard to see it at this time, but you're getting there, especially when it comes to a certain situation here or a certain person. For them, they get the High Priestess, the Six of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. This person is also following their intuition, following what they feel about this connection, and it feels to them as a powerful soul connection here. It's also hard at times. I feel like this is more of an energy that they're going through in their life in general. It could be that they're going through some hardship right now. When it comes to this connection, things are pretty clear in terms of how they feel about it. For the connection, you get the Devil, the Four of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. There's something something weird happening in the way that this connection is working out, the way that you're putting in the effort, or they're putting in the effort, or the both of you are. It kind of looks like it's going to lead to a solid commitment here. the way you two are doing it together, there may be something toxic in there. There may be something to learn in there. I don't see this necessarily as something toxic, but it could come in as, take a look at what you put into this kind of thing, you know. Is it controlling? Is it obsessive? Is it this, that, and the other? Do you need to do this because, oh my God, I can't live without this person? Is it codependency? What is it in the way that you're working towards getting to the stable commitment here between the two of you? And the both of you need to take a look at that, not only you. But let's see what the universe has. The Death card, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Wands. Wow. What? This is a power couple. This is the two of you here. Hold on. Let me double check this. Because again, oh God, this is a place for clarification, but I'm not going to do it. Because it looks so smooth here. And I'm trying to see if I can catch. The Devil is definitely a problem here attached to this commitment. There may be something toxic at stake where if you don't take care of it properly, this might lead to an ending to the situation between the two of you. Yeah, so there's something happening here that's showing me, it's indicating the ending of this, but then I look at the Devil and it kind of makes sense, because if you're building up upon something toxic, then yeah, at some point it's going to blow up in both your faces. You know, individually, you two are looking like you know what you're doing. Together, there's something toxic in this dynamic here. And if it keeps on going that way, it's going to lead to the ending of this. So, that's it, Virgo. Moving on to fire signs, Aries. On your side, you get the, I'm getting kind of the same vibe for a lot of readings today. They all come attached to something where you are showing up in one way, they're showing up in one way, and then together, put together, something's happening. Something's not, it's kind of like two magnets, like opposing each other for some reason. On your side, you get the Page of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Three of Cups. You're taking steps here towards possibly solidifying this connection, bringing it back together, possibly, or just reinforcing the love and all of that. There's an interest on your side to make this more, come on, giddy up in terms of love, you know. Let's bring it back together. Let's make it happen kind of thing. On their side, they get the Hangman, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Pentacles. It does look like this person is coming out from a period of hibernation, basically. You know, it looks like this person didn't take much action towards this connection. Now they're starting to move, but the way they're moving, very, very slow. It's like you're almost not even feeling their presence, you know, in this, but there's movement. For the connection, the Ace of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Devil. Okay, so I kind of see what this is with the Ace of Wands, especially because this is coming from you. This is the action that you may want to take. Now, remember, your energy is more fiery, more determined, like I really, really want to do this. It comes in as very kind of thing. Now this person, if they started to move and they're moving slow, that's a completely different energy. If you're going at it with your energy, not taking into consideration how they feel, yeah, it's going to be damaging. Something's going to happen to this connection where it's going to make it go not in such a good direction. Let's just put it this way. Because this is a powerful connection here that the two of you have. Not considering their energy and the way they're perceiving it at this time and feeling it at this time. And going at it because it feels passionate, it feels good, it feels like this has to happen. It's gonna turn it into ugly. So, let's see what the universe has. The Five of Wands, the Moon, and the Five of Cups. All right, so if there was any kind of conflict here between the two of you, and I'm sure there was because it's showing up here, do not try to bypass it. Do not try to pretend like it didn't exist. Like, okay, that happened. It's fine. We don't have to talk about it. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, because it's going to keep you stuck in the past if you don't. And that's going to bring out worse stuff than if you would talk about this thing. So I feel like somebody's trying to be like, conflict? Nah. No, there's nothing there. No, we're perfect. Nothing happened. Keep on doing that and not promising any positive outcomes here. So that's it. Aries. That is it. Moving on to Leo. On your side, the Ten of Swords came out in reverse, the Empress and the Four of Swords. That's a lot of healing. That's a lot of self-empowerment that you're feeling. No more sense of losing something or someone. No, none of that anymore. Sense of loss. You may have been caught up in that for a while. No more. You're getting yourself into this Empress energy, which is a lot of I got it kind of energy, you know? And again, I see you going through a lot of healing. I don't see you necessarily going after something, or the Empress usually doesn't. That energy kind of attracts things. You know, they don't have to go and chase for people or situations. For them, they get the Ten of Cups, the Sun, and the Eight of Cups. That's you right there in the middle with the Sun. That's the happiest card in the deck. This is pure happiness. And this person is kind of choosing to turn their back on that. I don't see them necessarily going anywhere. I see them emotionally unavailable at this time to feel this happiness here towards you. They have it somewhere. It's buried within them. They just don't want to feel it. I don't feel they're feeling anything, to be honest. For the connection, you get the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. Leo, you're always heading towards that emotional stability, towards that happiness within yourself. And even though at times it may be hard as fuck, you're still doing it. There's always this, opposed to this person who is actually shutting that down, shutting that off. You're kind of always in the opposite direction. Like, I want to feel happy. I want to be happy. This person, I'm sure they want to be happy too, but they may not be aware that if they have their emotions shut down, happiness is not thought of. It's felt. So, let me take a look at what the universe has for you. Four of Wands, King of Wands, the Hangman. Interesting. There's a commitment here where you're looking to be at a standstill in regards to this commitment. You're looking not to take action towards it. As I said, I don't see you necessarily going after anything at this point, but you do feel some sense of a commitment here with somebody, because this is you right here. Again, there's stagnation on your part. You're not really moving anything around this commitment. You're just feeling it. You're just feeling committed to someone. But that's it. That is it, Leo. Moving on to Tom and Jerry, Sagittarius. Saggy, on your side, you get the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. Now, that's beautiful, 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 stable energy. It's like you're taking care of yourself. You're trying to be in that whole energy of sharing, of being open to receiving also. You know, all of that beautiful energy towards self. And from that, it's going to reflect outside of yourself. But it makes you feel good. It makes you feel empowered at this time. You're looking like you're in a beautiful energy. Now, I don't know if you have somebody in mind specific that you want to share this with. It kind of comes out as you sharing this with everybody in your environment, though. For them, they get the Six of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Death card. It's interesting how the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands fell in the same position, and then it's followed by the Hierophant, a marriage card, which doesn't have to be the case, but it does signify a power couple here. And for them, there's a sense of loss here. There's a sense of no more. Like it makes them feel good, the thought of being with you, the thought of this commitment. But there's a sense of this being gone. For some reason, either they're scared that they're going to lose it, or something happened here where they think that, okay, it's done. You know, for the connection, you get the Ten of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Nine of Swords. Again, a lot of suffering here. But this does look like it came from either a very happy place or it was supposed to head in that direction, but something happened here. I don't see too many cards of this downer energy of, oh my god, it's done, but I see it happening on your person's side a lot. Of course, roles can be reversed, so let's see what the universe has. Maybe there's a little more clarification, a little more confusion around this. Let's see. Let's see. Four of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Six of Wands. Six of Wands came on your person's side. I don't know if this applies to them, though. I feel like this applies to everybody. Somebody here is definitely listening to their intuition. And it makes them feel good. I can't tell if it's you or them or the both of you. Because if this person feels that they're listening to their intuition, their intuition is telling them this is done. And that might be the case. If you are the one that's listening to your intuition, then this is why you're finding yourself in this flowing energy of exchange with the universe, with the people that surround you. And so it kind of applies to the both of you in a way. Universe, you didn't clarify much for me here. but thank you. Okay. That's it, Saggy. Moving on to air signs, Aquarius. Felix. You want to come here? Or no? I can't convince him to get over here. It's fine. Whatever he wants to do, he's gonna do. Alright, so on your side, you get the Chariot, the Five of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. You're kind of... That's a pretty... It's kind of like someone looking for trouble. That's the energy that it comes with here, your side. It's kind of like, I'm going in. But yeah, but maybe you should think about, nope, I'm going in and I know it's going to cause trouble, but I don't care. I'm going in. Kind of thing. This is the energy that you're showing up in. And you're really kind of stubborn about it. Like you again, you're fully aware that your action here of rushing into something in particular is going to cause possibly conflict. But you're like, well, it is what it is. I'm still going to do it. On their side, they get the Page of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, so it kind of starts to make sense. There's a sense of either this person giving in another direction, which could be a friendship, could be, doesn't have to be another person, another situation. It could just be a friendship, but it might piss you off. Like, well, why are you giving to them and not to me, kind of thing? Because it kind of comes in like that. Like, this person is very giving, very nurturing, very open. And it's not a bad thing. It doesn't come in as a bad thing, but it does piss off the other party. That's for sure. For the connection, you get the Two of Wands, the Emperor, and the Three of Swords. It feels exactly like one of those things where the relationship is there, everything's fine, but this person is kind of busy, your person is kind of busy with, you know, wanting to give to people, which again is not a bad thing. It's like I'm kind of feel obligated to justify this person's actions because it doesn't come in as a bad thing. How you're taking it, if this is you, not that great. Like, okay, I'm just gonna sit here like a stupid little whatever and you're gonna give to all of these people. What about me? Kind of thing, you know? Now. That wasn't very determined. Now. What the hell was that? But you know what I mean? That kind of energy of I want it now. Your attention, I want it now. No, you don't get to give it to this, that, and the other. You give it to me right now. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. But it kind of looks like that. So, you know, remember, roles can be reversed. Somebody could be doing this to you. You could be doing this to somebody. Let's see what the universe has. Aw, but there is love here. It's like, okay, but they will get to this place of love eventually. Right now, there's a little bit of tension. There's a little bit of friction here. Something's happening where somebody's pissed off that the other person is giving their energy someplace else too. However, things will get back to love. Give it just a little more time. This energy will not last forever here, definitely. You know. Yeah, no. That's it, Aquarius. Moving on to Libra. Sleep. That's all you do is sleep. until I want to sleep, and then God forbid. When do cats outgrow that? You know, that whole aspect of kitten? Because I think he's still in there. He does look more wiser, like grown up, but... And his behavior... I love the little bugger. Not so little, though. Not little at all. Let's see, Libra. All right, so on your side, you get the Three of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Two of Cups. Libra, you're still kind of where I left you, aren't you? There's a sense of reconciliation here, like waiting and waiting and waiting for this to happen. There could be a three-party situation, because I see you're kind of waiting for things to go from the 3 to the 2, like just the two of you. Could be that. If not, it's just the energy of waiting for reconciliation here. For them, they get the Eight of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Six of Cups. Well, the Eight of Swords and the High Priestess, you should tell your person, they don't mix and match. They don't work together very well. No. It's either one or the other. This person is trying really hard to access their intuition, which their intuition is telling them, hey, this is a connection for you. This is a soul connection that you have to feel, not to think, because this person is overthinking things also. So it's like everything that the two of you are doing is not bringing this connection at this point back together. This person is overthinking, you're waiting. For the connection, you get the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. It's hard for somebody to take action here because they feel very much in this abandonment energy. It's kind of like you're sitting on this side and waiting for them to take action because you feel too hurt because they left you. And they're sitting on this side and they're afraid to take action because they feel like you abandoned them also. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who did the leaving. You both feel kind of the same thing. You don't want me, so I'm just going to sit here. Well, you don't want me, so I'm just going to sit here and wait for you. Guess is going to take action. Nobody. Let's see what the universe has. Because I see the energy of action is here, but it's just really, really hard for somebody to do it. Five of Swords, the Emperor, and the Ace of Pentacles. All right. It's hard to trust this person, Libra. That's the problem. So even if they were to come towards you like this, like, I have this for you, do you want to start this with me? You won't possibly believe them. There's a lack of trust here in them. And there's definitely abandonment issues that need to be addressed on both sides here. However much work you do on that, it doesn't mean that they're doing that work. So you can't control that side. On your side, definitely a need to be with this person, which comes from a lack of something else. But yeah, at this time, I don't see you trusting this person. So even though you're waiting for them to show up, if they do, you're going to be like, well, I don't trust you. Well, then why are you waiting? Yeah. So that's what I have for you, Libra. Moving on to Gemini. Gemini. The Magician, the Three of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles on your side. Okay, you're manifesting something. You're manifesting movement here. The it's the way it shows up. It's like you're manifesting, you know things are going to get moving. There's something in between you and the movement, you manifesting the movement and the actual movement. There's a blockage. Well, it comes in as a blockage of waiting, of possibly distance, possibly in time, in terms of, I know this is going to happen, but I know it's not going to happen right away. So you're not rushing through this, and you're understanding that for some reason there's a waiting game involved here. I like this energy of, you know, manifesting and not being like, oh, it has to happen yesterday. Where's my thing, universe? I manifested this. No, it doesn't work like that. So I kind of like this attitude of, okay, it's going to happen, but whenever it wants to. For them, the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Three of Swords. Okay. This person is... How do I say this? Well, I'm just going to say how it came to me, and whatever is understood, I don't really care. An emotional hooker, that's how it looks like. Like, they're spreading their love everywhere. They're like, I'm going to go there and there and there, and I love everybody. But they're actually hurting a whole lot. And that's why they're doing that, spreading their love here in every direction. That's not even love. It's like, it could come off like that. It could come off like I love everybody in this whole world. But this person has some buried issues that they're not looking at, that are very painful to them. They're rejecting this. It's one of those people that are like, it's all love and light, and that's all there is to it. There is no dark. There is no pain. Yes, there is. That's how the world works. There's balance. There's always, where there's light, there's dark too, and all of that. But this person is kind of in denial about the pain aspect of themselves. So that's why they might be showing up like, I love everybody. So they came into me like an emotional hooker. Sorry but this is how it came out. For the connection, you get the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Star. Somebody's healing here. Somebody's going through a lot of healing. And through this healing, they're realizing more and more what they want. Now, I would bet that that's you more than this person. When somebody denies the existence of darkness, pain, all of the, you know, the other side of the spectrum, of the positive spectrum, they're not doing any kind of healing. So the way it looks like you're manifesting it, it kind of points to you. Like you're going through a lot of healing, and the more you do that, the more you come to terms with what it is that you truly want, you know. Let me see what the universe has. Three of Cups, the Star, and the Five of Wands. There's a reconciliation on the table. Somebody really wants that right now. Now, if that were to happen right now, it would probably be all over the place. I don't know if it would work out. Again, I'm getting on your side a sense of, we need to wait for this. So you may know that this, even though you may want it, would cause probably conflict at this time. It's a very interesting reading. It's kind of like Gemini's got it, you know? And it's hard to see a reading like beginning to end, seeing a Gemini kind of keeping it steady and in this place of, I got it. What are you talking about? And their person is like, hey, you know? It's really interesting when I see that, especially for an air sign. But that's it, Gemini. Good job. Keep it up. Moving on to water signs, Cancer. Ooh. I gotta change these cards. I don't want to though. See how hard it is to let go? I could replace them with the same kind of cards, but I'm like, yeah, but no, these are mine. This is mine. No. Yeah, it is, but, you know, when it's time to let go, it's time to let go. All right, Cancer, let's see. Eight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, and Knight of Swords. You want to get together with somebody here. It's like, yeah, you've come to this energy of being able to take care of yourself, being able to, being in that place of, I'm cool, I'm independent, I'm cool. But you're done with that. You're like, nope, I want somebody right now, kind of deal. Now, I don't know if you have somebody specific in mind. It kind of doesn't look that way. Although it could. There's something very cryptic about this energy that you're heading towards. So I'm not sure if you have somebody specific or it's just a general kind of crowd where you're like, I'm going in and I'm going to pick somebody to be with me kind of thing, you know? Because your side is very clear. This is pretty cryptic. This is pretty like a Halloween maze, something. But yeah, on their side, they get the Moon, the World, and the Eight of Pentacles. See? Cryptic. Secrets. Lots of secrets. But I feel like this person is kind of getting past that, where if they weren't opening up to you, emotionally especially, they're done with that crap. They're working on that aspect of opening up more. Not holding in secrets, not, you know, just sitting there quietly without them being like, I don't feel anything, I don't want anything, I'm good. We all want something and we all feel something. So there's a sense of this person being in that very silent, very shadowy aspect of the world, pretty much, keeping themselves hidden. They're working on that aspect here. But it's going to take a while. For the connection, you get the Two of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, somebody wants to, this is you right here. This has Cancer written all over it. You want to come out of this place of not really feeling any kind of bond, any kind of connection here to this person, whoever they are. Again, they feel very hidden. And it's like you've been waiting for quite some time and now you just want to break this stagnating and not really anything happening between the two of you. You know, you want to bring action into this. If that's you, that could be them. You know, roles can be reversed. So not this one, this one from the universe. The Four of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Two of Swords. You're hitting a bump here in the road. I see you very determined to get this done, to make this work, to do this kind of... at this point, it doesn't seem clear what you're trying to do here. I see you trying to bring a commitment into life, into... let's make this happen. Now, it can be any kind of commitment. Doesn't necessarily have to be love. Could be anything. But I see you very determined until, bam, you hit that snag. You hit that little bump called thoughts. You're starting to overthink things. You know, you're on your way and then you start to think. And you start to think. And the more you move, the more you start to think. And you're going to start to overthink things. And that's what's going to stop you on your tracks here towards making this happen. So whenever this happens, it's a matter of you being aware. Like, is this my mind playing games right now, trying to stop me? Or is this for real? Whatever it is that's happening, you know, kind of deal. It's pretty hard to catch at first, but then with practice, it gets easier to catch your mind wandering you off your path, and you know, yeah. So that's it, Cancer. Moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio. Alright, so on your side you get the Two of Wands, the Death card, and the Two of Swords. Now that's you right there in the middle with that Death card energy. You're hitting a snag a little bit. You're hitting that wall of being stuck in your head a little about a situation. I see you pretty frustrated about not knowing what to do in regards to something in particular. Could be a marriage for some of you. But I see you waiting, and waiting in this frustration. You know, this kind of torment that the mind brings to the table. So not really taking any kind of action right now. Just going through the thoughts of it all. For them, they get the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Now, that's beautiful energy. That's somebody that's, wow. It always amazes me how two people that are connected, and especially if they're physically together next to one another every freaking day, how one of them is going through hell and the other one has no freaking idea. It's just mind-blowing to me. Now, I don't know the case. It could be that the two of you are separated. The way this person is viewing this connection is beautiful. They're like, I want to, you know, equal partnership here. I want to make it work. I want this, that, and the other. You, on the other hand, are a little bit stressed out about it. It could be reversed. Roles can be reversed. For the connection, you get the King of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Three of Swords. It's hard. There's something painful at stake. That's the problem. That's the blockage. So if something hurt you, that's where you're blocked. If something hurt you and it pertains to this person, you know, if you're in communication with them, you may be better off just opening up to them. Hey, look, this hurt me. You know, what's the worst that could happen? The hurt has already been done, right? So, because there's happiness here, there's passion to be explored, but it's all blocked because of this pain. You know, somebody's not even seeing this beautiful energy behind this pain. But let's see. Let's see what the universe has. The Magician, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. Again, beautiful things are waiting to be manifested here. The pain of everything is kind of, and I see the pain being on your side. There's something, because otherwise you wouldn't be so stuck in your head about things. There's something that hurt you, possibly in the past. That's something that's hurting you right now. There's something that may have hurt you in the past, and it's still hurting you because that issue hasn't been addressed. And it's kind of blocking all of this to come in, which does look like beautiful energy. But we don't see that. When we're in pain, we don't see it. We're like, ew, everything sucks, you know, around us, which is not the case. It's just the pain that we feel that makes us perceive things like that. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Moving on to Pisces. Oops. On your side, the Seven of Cups, the Chariot, the Four of Pentacles. I kind of see you in that energy of, oh, this weekend I'm just gonna go out there and I'm gonna meet as many people as I want, and I'm gonna do this and that and the other. And it's not even about meeting people, it's about just going out and exploring 1,000 different things at once. There's that energy of wanting to. It almost feels like that. And we all have that syndrome right about now, you know, where we've been so scooped up in wherever our lives that we just feel the need to get the hell out of the house. You know, it's kind of like, I just want to do this and that and the other. And same as when this whole thing started in the world, and I'm like, I would so love to see a movie, you know, to the movie theater. And the movie theater has always been there. And I never had that crave until I was blocked from going to it, right? So it's kind of like that. Like, I want to go out there and do a bunch of shit at once. For them, whoever's attached to you here, they get the Eight of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. This person is kind of going through the motions of a partnership here. Possibly that includes you in some way. They're stuck in their head about it. They don't know what to make of it. They don't know what to do about this partnership. I do see them coming towards your energy very, very slow. But I see you wanting to go out there and explore. Like, you deal with your own shit right here. I'm going to go do my thing. That's how it's looking like. For the connection, the Justice, the Five of Cups, the Nine of Wands. You've been hurt in the past, Pisces, by whoever's connected to you here, and you have your guard up. You're not very open to this. You're very defensive at this time. You seek justice for whatever happened in this partnership here. It could be a friendship. It could be anything. But yeah, I see you wanting to really explore, and I see this person being stuck. And until this person doesn't bring justice to you somehow, you're going to have your guard up. Let me see what the universe has. King of Pentacles, the World, and the Knight of Wands. The way that these cards are laid up, it's like, I don't need that anymore. Whatever I had and it was stable, it was, you know, it was something stable in my life. I don't want it anymore. I'm ready to go and explore and listen to my heart and see what I like and what I don't, and just go out there and see all of that. This is beautiful energy that you're under. If this is you, of course, roles can be reversed. But it's two completely different energies here, you and this person. So I don't know what's going on. You just feel the need to go out there. But yeah, that's what I have. Yeah, that's it. I gotta go pack. Or, yeah, pack overall. That's the key word for the next week and a half. Pack. Felix, I need help. No, you sleep through my packing. Because when I try to pack and he's over there, that's his favorite thing. Boxes. So you sleep. I'm gonna go pack. Alright, so see you guys next week. That'll be the final check-in from this room. Then things will change. Into what? I have no idea. But we'll see. All right. See you guys then. Bye.